just gotta have fun with it and go by how you feel. And those good days, make them the good days.
Sweet, man. All right, I'm gonna jump behind the camera and I'm gonna have to show you 3 of these secret weapon exercises, man, so y'all can be as aesthetic as this dude.
Welcome to PricePlow.
What's going on, PricePlow Nation? We're actually right now in Orlando, Florida at the Nutrex Research main facility here, and I'm with one of their top sponsored athletes. So what's going on, man? Like, what's cracking, dude?
Good having you here. You know, we've talked about a few subjects, and now I'm ready for the next one and show these guys what's up.
That's right, man. So we'll link to some of the other videos that we did. We talked about nutrition. We talked about some of your background. I want to get into training a little bit. Now, we were just talking about training chest, right? Now, actually, what it was today, Tuesday? So we missed International Chest Day, dude. But that's okay. We're gonna get it in on a Tuesday, man. So I want you to give me, I don't know if you can do this off the cuff, man, but I want 3 of like your best secret weapons for chest, dude.
Now chest,
for the bros
hey, I got you guys. Chest is all, you know, just like back. I think just like any other body part, it's all about the mind to muscle connection and feeling that contraction.
One of those guys.
Hey, I knew it.
Definitely,
Felt it,
man.
You have to be. You know, you gotta make sure you're targeting with every rep. So there's 3 that I go to that just develop probably the harder areas of the chest to grow. So do you want me to? Yeah,
so first what I'm gonna have him do is like I'm gonna have you go through each exercise and just kind of like coach us through it.
Okay.
So I'll jump behind the camera, we'll have you do that. But first I want to talk just the like nuts and bolts of the training before we even get into exercises. Volume, repetitions, sets, things like that. Okay, so, just really quick.
Yep. Yeah. So usually when I train chest, what I do is 3 to 4 sets. Now like I said, every rep counts, so I don't feel like I need to do 7 sets or something. I feel like with 3 to 4 is maximal, and then 12 to 15 reps. Now, one tip that I always say is you want to be already exhausted by the 8 to 10 reps. You're pushing, if you're doing 15 reps and those 15 reps, you're getting 15 easy, you're not really challenging yourself. So that's what I go. So usually by the 10th rep, I'm like, all right, I'm pretty tired. Now I got to start my count at 1 and get to 5. So then I'll do those extra 5, and that's really where the growth occurs.
What about tempo? Like, what is your pace? Are you like one of these? You seem like you're one of those dialed in, like super slow movement dudes.
It just depends how good the pre-workout is that day. How hard it hits.
That outlet kicks in. You're like, all right.
If it kicks in, I'm going beast mode, and I ain't counting really. But obviously, I always keep that mind and muscle connection. And after being injured, I'm really more aware of my movements.
Okay.
So definitely, I don't go too crazy. But there's just those times that I can. You just gotta have fun with it and go by how you feel. And those good days, make them the good days.
Sweet, man. All right, I'm gonna jump behind the camera and I'm gonna have to show you 3 of these secret weapon exercises, man, so y'all can be as aesthetic as this dude.
All right, guys. So here we have some dumbbells. I love using dumbbells. For me, I'm able to really focus on each side equally. With the bar, you tend to kind of use your stronger side and push, and that can create some imbalance. So with dumbbells, you're able to be aesthetic AF all the way. You're using both sides. So this one I use to really be able to feel the contraction, get a good pump, and you really feel this on the inside part of the chest. And I call them close grip dumbbell press. So you're basically putting the dumbbells together. So before you go up, make sure they're locked together. And you're just gonna go straight up, and then when you're all the way up, you're basically gonna squeeze your chest together, like just flex it, and you're really gonna feel the blood just starting to get in there. Now you don't wanna go too far down. You wanna go here pretty much lateral and then right up there. Cause then you're gonna put too much pressure on your AC joint, which is what I injured. And you're just gonna go straight up and squeeze at the top and back down. So as you can see, I'm keeping, if you go right and on top of me there, you will be able to see that the dumbbells are staying right around my chest, and as I go up, it's moving a little bit forward. And that's the range you want to have. And like I said, when you get to the top, you want to squeeze. Now, the key for that is you want to do about 12 to 15 reps. Already getting a small pump. 12 to 15 reps. And like I mentioned, by the 8th, you want to already be kind of pre-exhausted and push out those last reps to really get that growth and that pump just going. So that's number one. Ready to move on to number two?
Let's get it.
Now, most of you probably know that your upper chest is pretty hard to develop. So I always focus my chest workouts around inclines. You know, I do a lot of incline movements. So you got to make sure you're careful when you're doing these movements because incline puts a little more stress on your shoulders. So next one is incline dumbbell press. So here we go. I'm going to show you something that a lot of people do, including me when I was young. So when I was pressing, I would go forward with the incline. Now, yeah, this is fine with 30 pounds, but as you start to go heavier, it's going to put a lot of stress on your shoulders and you might get injured. Make sure when you're pressing, you have your head back on the pad and go straight up, not forward, up. And this is really going to target your chest, upper chest, which is what we're trying to aim here, and also avoid you from injuring your shoulders. So straight up, what I like to do is, I don't really like to meet at the center. I find that pretty useless. So what I do is I go straight up and just kind of out. And that's it. And I just leave it just like that. Now again, I stop right here, parallel. I don't go too far down. You don't want to put too much pressure on the AC joint over time. And just rep them out. Now again, this is going beyond parallel and that will cause some damage. Stop at parallel and up. Whew. Sheesh.
Nice. Let's see number 3, man.
And number 3 is going to be, luckily, same position. Let's move weight down a little bit here so I can show you the technique. Let's see. We got the big 20s right here. So this is all about movement and technique. I recommend you really work on your basically the technique before you start going up heavy. You do this wrong, I'm telling you, over time, it will not work out good for you. So for incline dumbbell fly, again, this is a really good one for that upper chest that is a little harder to develop. What I like to do is I'll hold the dumbbells. I won't put them straight sideways like this because it's a little awkward. I have them slanted at an angle and I'm able to really just get a better stretch. Now again, I go parallel, I don't go beyond that. And you want to focus on having that slight elbow bend. Not, as you can see, my arms are not straight out. And that helps keep that pressure off my shoulder and keep that focus on my chest. And again, this is usually a good one. You want to do 3 to 4 sets, 12 to 15 reps. But again, you want to be pre-exhausted by the 8 to 10 rep. Those are my top 3 chest workouts to really, I mean, just with those 3 sets, I already got a pretty decent pump. So it really shows how effective they are. You want to keep it 12 to 15 reps, 3 to 4 sets per workout. And once again, you know, focus on that contraction, the technique to avoid injury.
Nice.
Yeah.
Where can they find you here on YouTube?
Gerardo Gabriel, that's all you have to search, or youtube.com, Gerardo Gabriel Official. Straight to that account, you'll see all the BTS of all the beast mode workouts.
Yeah, I was gonna say they can find more stuff like this, right?
Yes, sir.
Awesome.
Oh, yeah.
Welcome to PricePlow.